Welcome back, everyone. Ready to dive into something special today?
Oh, absolutely. Always up for a good deep dive.
Well, today we're taking a close look at a kitchen icon, the Le Creuset Dutch oven.
Ah, the one that makes kitchen enthusiasts weak in the knees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's practically a must-have for new homeowners, newlyweds, you name it. Everyone seems to want this colorful piece of cookware.
And let's be honest, they look stunning on Instagram, all those vibrant colors.
But looks aside, is it really worth all the hype? Does it live up to its reputation? That's what we're going to figure out today.
We're going beyond the pretty pictures and getting into the nitty-gritty.
Right, so we're going to dig into the Amazon product page and those juicy customer reviews to see what the real story is.
Sounds like fun. Let's get started.
So first things first, we're not talking about just any old Dutch oven.
Oh no, this is the big leagues.
This is the Le Creuset enameled cast iron signature round Dutch oven. The fancy one, in all its glory.
The Rolls-Royce of Dutch ovens.
And the Amazon listing tells us this 5.5 quart beauty will cost you, wait for it, about $311.
Wow. Okay, so not exactly an impulse buy.
Not at all. But maybe, just maybe, it's an investment that pays off.
That's what we're here to find out. Is it built to last? Is it really that much better?
Exactly. Because who wants a cheap pot that warps or chips after a few uses?
Right. A flimsy pot is no good no matter how cheap it is.
So let's see what the real experts say, the people who actually own this Dutch oven.
Let's hear it straight from the source, the customer reviews.
And you know what jumps out right away?
What's that?
The word quality is everywhere. People are raving about it.
Flawless, holds up great, excellent finish. They're not holding back.
It seems like Le Creuset knows what they're doing when it comes to craftsmanship and making things that last.
Definitely. They seem to have nailed the durability aspect.
And then there's that sand-colored interior. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it's so distinctive.
It's not just about looks, though. That specific interior is designed for better caramelization.
Ah, and we all know caramelization equals flavor.
Exactly. It's like a hidden superpower helping you create those delicious, deep flavors in your dishes.
Practical and pretty, what more could you want?
And speaking of pretty, let's be real. The colors are a huge part of Le Creuset's appeal.
Oh, absolutely. That rainbow of colors, from the classic flame to that gorgeous Marseille blue, it's hard to resist.
I know, it's like they designed them to be displayed, not hidden away in a cupboard.
Some reviewers even admit to leaving theirs out on the stovetop, even when they're not cooking.
It's like a piece of art for your kitchen. But we can't forget what this Dutch oven is really for, cooking.
Right, let's get down to business. How does it actually perform in the kitchen?
And the reviews are full of praise for the cooking experience.
Like, specifically, what are they saying?
They rave about the even heat distribution and how well it retains heat.
Ah, so it's not just marketing hype, there's substance behind it.
And they're not just saying it heats evenly. They're describing perfectly browned roasts, juicy and tender on the inside.
Okay, now you're making me hungry.
They're talking about bread that rises beautifully and develops a crust that would make any baker proud.
It sounds like this Dutch oven is a game changer for serious cooks. Yeah, it really does sound like it takes your cooking to another level.
Totally. And you know what else I noticed?
Mm.
This Dutch oven seems to inspire people to get more creative in the kitchen.
Oh, that's interesting. You think it's the Dutch oven itself, or is it just the people who buy it?
I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
You know, you have this beautiful, high-performing piece of cookware,
Right?
and it kind of encourages you to try new things, to experiment a little more.
Makes you want to push your culinary boundaries.
Exactly. And there's this recurring theme in the reviews about elevating the whole dining experience.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
It's like, imagine you're bringing this vibrant, flame-colored Le Creuset to the table.
Oh, yeah, filled it with a delicious stew or something.
It's not just serving dinner. It's creating a moment.
A memory.
Yeah, I get it.
And that resonates with people, especially now when we're all so busy. Right, we're all craving those moments of connection.
It's about slowing down, savoring the flavors, and just appreciating a well-crafted meal.
Totally. But let's be practical for a second.
Okay.
This Dutch oven is a big investment, and it's not exactly small. So who is this really for?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's definitely not for everyone.
Not an impulse buy, for sure.
It's for someone who really loves cooking,
Yeah.
who appreciates quality cookware.
Someone who sees their kitchen as a creative space.
Right. It's for the serious home chef, the one who loves trying new recipes and techniques.
It would also make an amazing gift, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
For new homeowners, maybe newlyweds, or that special someone who deserves a luxurious Christmas present.
Speaking of gifts and special occasions, I wanted to mention, well, we have a limited number of affiliate links,
Okay.
and we're hoping to find 3 lucky listeners who are ready to add this culinary icon to their kitchen.
That's awesome. And just to be clear, this is at no extra cost to the listener, right?
Exactly. It's just a way for us to support the show and keep the lights on while helping our listeners get an amazing product.
A win-win. So if you're dreaming of owning a Le Creuset Dutch oven, now's your chance for the affiliate link.
Yes. And we need to fill those 3 spots by December 2nd.
So don't wait too long, folks.
And while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with your friends.
It really helps us out.
All right, back to the Dutch oven itself. We've talked about quality, aesthetics, and versatility, but we haven't really dug into the actual cooking performance yet.
Yeah, and this is where those customer reviews really shine. They go beyond just like general comments. They get specific about how this Dutch oven actually performs.
Give me some examples.
Okay, so one reviewer talked about how their roasts were like perfectly browned on the outside, but still juicy and tender inside.
Sounds delicious.
Right, and they credited the Dutch oven for that even heat distribution.
Yeah, that makes sense. Others were raving about how their bread rose so beautifully and developed this amazing crust.
Wow, like a professional bakery?
Exactly. And it's fascinating how some reviewers actually connect the Dutch oven's features to the science of cooking.
Oh, yeah. How so?
Well, for example, a few people mentioned how that heavy lid creates a tight seal,
Right.
and that traps the steam and moisture inside.
Ah, so it's like creating its own little ecosystem in there.
Yeah. And that not only helps the food cook more evenly, but it also locks in all those flavors and nutrients.
Makes sense. And speaking of moisture, one reviewer was like over the moon about how this Dutch oven transformed their braising game.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
They said their meat was unbelievably tender and flavorful.
And it's all thanks to how the Dutch oven retains moisture and lets those flavors just meld and deepen over time.
It's like slow cooking, but taken to a whole new level.
And it's not just for fancy techniques either.
No.
People using it for everyday meals too,
Yeah.
like one-pot pasta dishes, hearty soups.
Weeknight dinners.
Exactly. And they're all raving about how much better their food tastes.
It's like this Dutch oven gives you permission to be more adventurous in the kitchen.
Yeah, you're not afraid to try those recipes you've always wanted to.
Exactly.
And oh my gosh, we can't forget about the cleaning.
Oh, yeah. Is it easy to clean?
So many reviewers mentioned how food just slides right off.
No scrubbing.
Barely any.
Mm.
It's that smooth enameled surface. It's super durable and stain resistant.
And is it dishwasher safe?
You bet. Which is a huge bonus for anyone who doesn't want to spend hours at the sink.
It really does sound like they thought of everything.
So to wrap things up, we've got top-notch quality, stunning aesthetics, incredible versatility, and easy cleanup.
It seems like the Le Creuset Dutch oven really does live up to all the hype.
I think so too. And, beyond all those practical features, there's this feeling you get from the reviews.
What's that?
It's a sense of pride and joy. Like, people are genuinely happy with this purchase.
They see it as more than just a pot.
Right. It's like a companion in the kitchen, something that brings them happiness.
I love that. Well, I think we've covered it all today. Everything you need to know about the Le Creuset Dutch oven.
From the price tag to the cooking performance to those glowing customer reviews.
If you're thinking about investing in one, I think it's safe to say you won't be disappointed.
Definitely not. It's a piece of cookware that's built to last and that will elevate your cooking game to a whole new level.
Absolutely. All right, folks, that's it for our deep dive into the Le Creuset Dutch oven.
Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to check out the show notes for that special affiliate link.
And remember, we're looking for 3 lucky listeners to snag one of these beauties.
So head over there now and let's make some culinary dreams come true.
Until next time, happy cooking.